Today, federal authorities announced numerous arrests in connection to an anti-immigration enforcement protest that happened at a St. Paul church last Sunday. They include a well-known civil rights attorney and several activists. Now, this is video from that protest. Organizers say they were there to protest David Easterwood, a pastor at the church who leads the local ICE field office. Lou Raguse joins us now with more on these arrests. Lou?
Lauren, the U.S. Department of Justice filed a very serious charge against these three activists, one that could carry prison time if they are convicted.
A Sunday morning church service interrupted by protesters demanding to know why parishioners aren't joining them.
Why do you ignore the crimes of humanity that are happening in the city every day? Why are you not at Whipple protesting?
The protesters say they targeted City's church in St. Paul because one of its pastors, David Easterwood,
My name is David Easterwood.
also leads the local ICE field office. Now, three of the protest leaders are charged with a federal civil rights crime. Nekima Levy-Armstrong, perhaps the most recognizable activist in Minnesota, along with St. Paul School Board member Chantel Allen and William Kelly, are charged with depriving people of the free exercise of religion. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi following through with her promise for consequences.
This is a farce.
Defense attorney Jordan Kushner calling it a political persecution.
This was brought from Washington, D.C. by the people on the top of the government solely for political reasons.
Making the highly publicized arrest came with a lot of chaos. Kushner says federal agents looking for his client, Levy-Armstrong, instead arrested a different black woman who was staying with her.
A bunch of agents tackled her violently and injured her because they thought that she was Nekima Levy-Armstrong. They took her all the way to the Whipple Federal Building to before they realized that they had the wrong person.
Kushner says negotiations for Levy-Armstrong's surrender were shot down by Washington officials who wanted the social media perp walk. Now, DOJ attorneys who flew in to prosecute the case are making every effort to keep the three defendants in jail.
Now, the magistrate judge ordered the defendants released until their trial, but the DOJ is appealing that decision, leaving it unclear when they'll be released from custody. They are in jail right now. Now, attorneys for City's Church applauded the charges, saying the First Amendment gives the right to assemble, the right to worship God, but not the right to invade a church and terrorize worshipers. Lauren.